Hello, good morning children. This is MD Ramzan Bhai going to teach you 10th class English. As a part of 10th English textbook, first unit of lesson is given, lessons are given here, personality development. Let me introduce what is personality development. Personality is a word related to psychology. So according to that psychology, personality development, it has some other meaning as I have given you. Personality development means the development of the organized pattern of behaviors and attitudes that makes a person distinctive. That means it is the word which is related to our psychological behavior. That is why it is a organized pattern of behaviors, and also it tells the attitudes that makes a person distinctive. It is the meaning there. And another word you have to know in this unit, attitude. Attitude is it has a meaning the way that you think, feel or behave. It is the meaning of the way that you think, feel or behave. And another word you have to know in this unit of lessons, altitude. Altitude means the height of something above sea level. The height of something above sea level. Another word you have to know that special needs, its meaning is particular educational requirements resulting from learning difficulties, physical disability or emotional behavioral difficulties. This word is especially related to school going children. At school level this is used. These three or four words meanings first of all you have to know this lesson. So what I mean to say that personality development means it is not the meaning of a physical appearance development. It is the development of inner feelings. So in this face sheet you can see three pictures are given then. First one picture, second and third, three pictures are given then. So after seeing these three pictures, there are three questions. Children, you observe these three questions. I'm going to read out the questions here. First one is, do you know these people? What is their specialty? And the second question is, what qualities do you think a person requires to become successful? Third question is given, what is your opinion about the attitude of society towards individuals and special needs? So special needs, a word is given earlier, its meaning also given to you. So these are three questions you read from your textbook and try to give the answers there. Let me come to in short what are these three questions to explain. The first picture, as you see here, one lady, a woman, she is dancing here. This is Sudha Chandran, and when she was young, she lost her right foot in an accident. Though she was dancing, and now also she is going to perform dance programs. The second picture is Stephen Hawking, who is a great scientist in physics and also a professor. But when he was young, he contacted with a disease that it is called a motor neuron disease, but he became the great scientist, though he did not stop his work in his research. But it is his personality. And the third picture you see that a woman, she is Helen Keller. Helen Keller was a young child. When she was a young child, she lost her two senses that are seeing, that it is blind and also deaf. She could not listen. And let me come to the first lesson. Attitude is altitude from this unit of lessons. The lesson A is attitude is altitude. This is a lesson A reading. Children, you open your textbook and see in the textbook as I am reading. Observe this very carefully, the words which are new words, and some sentences, phrases also observe while reading the lesson. All of you listen it very carefully. Let me start reading. Imagine having no arms to stretch in the morning to help you scratch that itch, to allow you to wrap your arms around your loved ones. Imagine having no legs to kick pebbles down the street, to walk or run, to bicycle or skateboard, or get you from point A to point B. Then imagine both at once, which is what Nick Vujicic has faced his whole life. Have you heard something like this before? Nick Vujicic was born with no arms and legs, but he doesn't let the details stop him. The brave 26 years old, who is mainly a torso, plays football and golf, swims and surfs despite having no limbs. That means the first paragraph and the second paragraph is telling about a person. The first paragraph is introducing and asking some questions to the reader. Imagine first, without having the arms, without having the legs, is it possible to do anything? Can you guess it then? So it is not possible to do anything without the arms and legs, even to kick down the pebbles and even to scratch and even to do some other things. This is not possible to do anything without arms and legs. The first paragraph is going to ask you the question. And the second paragraph is clearly coming to that Nick Vujicic, he was born with no arms and legs. So in this total lesson, we are going to know about this Nick Vujicic. He has no arms and legs, though he does not let the details of doing something there. Details means nothing but having no arms and legs. Without this, he did not stop doing some other things. That it is the greatness of here, this personality. What is his name here? Nick Vujicic. Let me write here Nick in short. Nick. He is the personality. A 26-year-old young man who is mainly a torso. Torso means is nothing but I have given you. Torso means body without arms and legs. This Vujicic, Nick Vujicic was born without arms and legs. Though he plays football, golf, and also swims and also surfs. These games, these sports he participates, he plays well. Once you imagine, is it possible to do these things? Is it possible to play? Not at all it is possible. Despite having no limbs, this is the phrase all the students have to observe this while reading here. Despite having no limbs, that means despite is a word which connects the other part of the sentence here. So children, the two paragraphs are telling about the person which is not possible, but a person, for him it is possible to do. How it is possible? Let me come to this, the next paragraph here. Nick has a small foot on his left hip which helps him balance and enables him to kick. He uses his one foot to type, write with a pen and pick things up between his toes. And it is possible for him. He has a small foot. With that small foot, he uses his pen and to pick up small things also. And according to his words, you see that I call it my chicken drumstick, joked Nick, who was born in Melbourne, Australia, but now lives in Los Angeles. I would be lost without it. In this paragraph, one word is given to you, it. What is it? He is discussing about his small foot, which he called it as a small chicken drumstick. That means question may be asked in examination, what does it refer to? It refers here a small foot of Nick Vujicic. He calls that small foot as a chicken drumstick. Now, let me come to the another paragraph. Due to his faith as an evangelical Christian, Nick has chosen to remain a virgin until marriage. So, until his marriage, he wanted to be a bachelor. A virgin meaning is given to you. Virgin is a bachelor. So, because of his Christianity religion, that means we have to understand he was the Christian. He was a Christian. So, according to his beliefs or according to the faith of Christianity, he wants to be a bachelor only. Next paragraph, you see that he is very modest, but he gets marriage proposals from women all the time. Said Nick's friend and publicist Steve Apple from Los Angeles. So from Los Angeles, his friend, some name is given to you, Steve Apple. She was a publicist. Publicist means nothing but who publishes the books and magazines, some other things here. So she told something about Nick Vujicic here. Here one word you have to understand, modest. Modest means here shy feeling, that it is modest, modest. Its meaning is feeling of shy. And another paragraph I'm coming to you. He would love to get married and start a family, but he is waiting for the right girl to come along. So he is waiting for a suitable girl who can understand his problem, who can understand his disability. So that is why he is waiting for the right time and the right girl to welcome, to invite in his life. Water sports aren't Nick's only thing. He also plays golf with a club tucked under his chin, and is a huge fan of English Premier League. So he was very interested to play water sports that are, and it is another game it is given there. He plays golf also, and that golf game he plays very nicely. That taking a club means here a stick which is used in the game, stick that it is, and he tucks it under his chin. Tucks means nothing but to put or keep under his chin. So that means he takes the club and puts under his chin, and he used to play. That it is the greatness of his personality. And he is a huge fan of the English Premier League. That it is to the next passage here. His parents decided not to send him to a special school, a decision he said was very hard for him, but which may have been the best decision they could have made for him. That means here his parents' decision was wrong in his mind. Later he understood that his parents' decision, it was a very correct decision, a right decision. And here the one word is given to you, special school. Special school, its opposite word is a common school. Special school is nothing but children, those are disabled people, go to the schools that are called special schools. Now let me come to that. When Nick was born, his father was so shocked that he left the hospital room to vomit. His distraught mother could not bring herself to hold him until he was 4 months old. When Nick was born, at the time, his father, he could not see him because of the body, physical appearance of the child. Father, he ran out to vomit, and his distraught mother means here, distraught means upset and nervous. His mother was very upset by seeing the baby who has no arms and legs. That is why his mother, she became very upset and nervous. She was not able to take him into her lap. That it was a situation That is why next his disability came without any medical explanation. A rare occurrence called phecomelia, and Nick and his parents spent many years asking why this cruel trick would happen to them. My mother was a nurse and she did everything right during pregnancy, but she still blamed herself, he said. That means though his mother was a nurse, he was born with a disability. This was the problem, and Nick and his parents, they suffered a lot and they did not know what is the reason of this, but science has no explanation that it is especially without any medical explanation his disability and there is no reason. That is why it is called a rare occurrence. Occurrence means incident here. Occurrence is given here. It is the meaning of incident. So these are the things. Mother, she blamed herself, and father, he ran out to vomit. These are the things happened when Nick was born. And let me come to, it was so hard for them, but right from the start they did their best to make me independent. Though he was born with a disability, parents, they wanted to make him an independent man. So that it was the ideology of his parents. Children, let me come to conclusion of this lesson. Here, meanings are given to you. Special schools, its opposite word is common schools. Distraught, upset, nervous. Disability means physically challenged. Occurrence means incident. So children, after this lesson, you come to the questions. Those are given here. Short questions, those are given. You try to answer these questions here. First question, let me see. I call it my chicken drumstick, joked Nick. What does it refer to? How does it help him? You once think there before giving the answer there. Note down it in proper way. And the second question, what do you mean by a right girl or boy to marry? Second question is, what do you mean by right girl or boy to marry? This question answer also easily you can guess then by reading that passage. Again, you can get the answer very easily. And the third question is, his parents decided not to send him to special school. Already we came to know that a special school, opposite word is a common school that it is. So his parents decided not to send him to special school. Was Nick happy about his parents' decision? Is it right? Why or why not? And next, what do you think about this decision, his parents' decision? What do you think about this, his parents' decision? These are three questions. Carefully you observe them and answer them, children. So let us discuss the next part of the lesson in the next new video. Thank you.